Yes, hello everyone. How are you? I hope you all are doing good and welcome back. It's me Prapti Lansal. So I'm all out excited and enthusiastic to explain you something because I'm going to make this video on a series basis which will have the title How to Crack Any Public Speaking Competition, and this is the question which has been asked to me many times by people, and I guess this is something which every passionate people on public speaking would love to know. And I will also love to share and teach that because I have been a passionate for public speaking since I was at my grade 2. And winning any platforms or expressing yourself in any platforms of public speaking is not that hard. But people find this thing very hard and complicated, where the lack of confidence is the major factor, not being able to express yourself in front of public or speak out the contents in front of public, where nervousness takes you away and you are just low within yourself, feeling down within yourself. There is a story between me and public speaking, that how I embrace my passion, how my passion has saved me, and how much do I love my passion. So just because of this love, I'm going to make this video, and I will say that you will also love to learn these tactics if you really are enthusiastic about learning it. On one thing which I will say is that just having a passion or just having an interest on public speaking is not gonna shape you the best towards it. If you have a passion to it, if you know that you have potential to speak in front of people, in front of mass, whether it's 100, 200, or 500, you need to have love for it. If you have love for it, you will grow in it. And then it's gonna be unstoppable scenario for you to crack any competition or let any other character win you over any competition. So let's start with this series where I will be teaching you how to crack any public speaking competition. So in this first video, I want to start with a very short story which is connected to the recent achievement which I had made in this platform. Recently, Embassy of Pakistan, as per their annual practice, conducted the annual speech competition on the topic Books or Bytes, the Future of Learning, where top 50 students from all over Nepal were shortlisted for the competition. 14 participants were participated from Kathmandu, and only one participant, which was me myself, had taken part in that competition from Pokhara, representing my college, Institute of Forestry, Tribhuvan University. So one thing which happened in that competition was, if the competition was tomorrow, I was about to attend that competition today. But unfortunately, I had headed at 7 a.m. in the morning. I had planned that I might reach to Kathmandu at 3 p.m. and then I will be rote memorizing the script which I had already prepared and give my speech on the basis of the script which was memorized by me. But I reached to Kathmandu at 1 a.m. in the morning at the day of the competition because I was stuck in the jam for a long period of time, which was 10 hours that day. My physical health, I was mentally and emotionally tired, so I couldn't prepare this speech by memorizing that script. So I left it in the hands of universe. I went to the competition without memorizing that script. Now, I could see all those 14 participants had a script in their hand. One by one, each and every participant gave their speech and all of them gave their best. None of them were less than anyone else and anything else. And at last, I had my turn. But even though out of 14 participants who were well prepared there with the script, I was the one who couldn't memorize my script. But I knew what was in my script. Still, I was not confident enough to say that I will be able to express everything in that script because it was still not memorized properly. I had just memorized the first two paragraphs of the script. And I had developed the concept that how am I going to give my speech on that day. I was still nervous after watching the performance of everyone. But at last, now my turn came. And then the scenario was I told to myself before I entered this stage, even though I might not be able to complete the speech if I'm practicing within myself just by looking at the mirror, but I had one confidence within myself, and that came from the deeper core of my soul, and that was a love for my passion. I told to myself, I will never disrespect mine. If I have entered the stage, I will say even one word I will say and leave the stage, I will say that with confidence. If I can't speak any content there, still I will just enter the stage with full confidence, say namaste, and then if I feel blank or nervous within myself, I can say thank you with confidence and come back. And that was the first step which made me win that competition, and that was nothing else than confidence. If you are going to speak in front of public, I know there is nervousness, there is a fear that how will public resemble me or public judge me. What if I spoke something wrong which is biased or not authentic in terms of legal rights or anything else? What if I harm or hurt someone's emotions? There are a lot of fears whenever you are going to face this stage, but still, you are a human, you have consciousness, you know what you are doing and speaking at the moment. You can correct it or you can heal from it. Making mistakes or speaking anything wrong is human nature. Why are you afraid? Speaking out your contents or emotions or thought process won't make you wrong. Maybe that might be wrong in someone else's perception or judgment, but that doesn't mean that your perception was wrong. And even if it was wrong, you were unknown about that. You can change your thought process or ask for sorry or apology if you have mistaken somewhere. That is why that platform is created that way. You are not going to be judged by anyone, anything, or be punished by speaking for those contents because you were taken to that platform for that purpose to speak out what you think, what you feel. Then why are you afraid that you are going to be harmed by something else? Just be conscious about the contents which you are speaking. Be thoughtful with your thoughts and emotions and speak out the contents with full confidence. This is the first step which leads you towards success in any competition. So this is the main thing which I have wanted to say in today's video. Remaining things and tactics which I use to crack any public speaking platform will be shared further. That's it for today. Signing out.